on the air, Pops. What time is it?
It's Chomp time!
Holy shit, didn't I tell you not to get that loud? We got the microphones nice and loud today. Welcome one, welcome all. I am Mike, and that is Pops. This is the Chomp Time Podcast. This is Season 2, Episode 10, which I have dubbed, Who's the Boss?
I don't know. Who is the boss?
We'll get to that. And we'll also, there's obviously a secondary meaning to that. We'll get to that later on. We have a jam-packed show. Obviously, we are at the point of a new Florida Gator era.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad that you wore pretty much a plain blue shirt. I am wearing a plain blue sweatshirt. We got our Gator hats on.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a clean slate as of right now. And what is painted, if you want to be symbolic, what is painted on our shirts from here on forward is the new coach. I don't know where I was going with that.
I know what you're saying. It's just a new landscape. It's a brand new landscape. We have to figure out how the new landscape's going to work. That's what we're doing.
That is correct. And part of this jam-packed show, we're going to go briefly over the Mississippi State game in Napier. Gonzalez, Callaway, and O'Hara are our new coach moving forward for the rest of this season. We got Pops Off. We'll talk about possible replacements that we think may or may not.
Yeah, like we care.
Like we care or like we know. Mike Strikes Back. We'll have some Chomp Time trivia. And then a little special top 4 at the end of the episode that I will ask you about.
Oh.
That's our teaser. If
All
anybody wants to hear a top...
Okay.
Okay, I'll just say it. The top 4 80s sitcoms, you can put that in your brain and think about it for the next 25 minutes or so.
Got it.
So let's get right into a Pops Mississippi State game. We, what did we win? 23-21?
I believe that was the score. I think you can sum up not only that game, but Napier's entire time at Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the fourth quarter. We are third down, and I believe 4 yards to go.
No, it was 3rd and 1.
I'm sorry. You're right. 3rd and 1.
Yes.
And this is typical of what Napier brought us. Let's not give it to, Jaden Baugh.
No.
Because God knows he broke his own record of 150-something yards rushing. No.
Correct.
Let's let the guy who doesn't really run,
right,
go out. I mean, this is just a capulation of the entire 4 years plus with Napier.
I agree. It's a microcosm of his.
Yes.
Can you move over a little bit? I want you in the full screen. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
I think it was a microcosm of his entire tenure. There were some good things. There were some fun things. There were some awful things. We have 12 men on the field again for the 17th time in his 4 years. But ultimately, at the end of the game, he has no idea what to do, no idea what to call. His clock management is abysmal, and we really should have lost that game.
Well, the good news is I can just interject this one thing. We found a coach that was worse than ours because this guy, all he had to do was don't call the timeout, run the ball down to about 6 seconds, and kick a field goal. But no. Let's pass. This is like a Napier thing. This guy's horrible.
Yeah, that was some pretty bad coaching on both sides.
Yeah.
Incredible call by our defensive coordinator to have not only our big defensive tackle, Nikkei Boyru, or whatever his name is, drop off into a zone blitz where the big guy drops off and the linebackers come.
Pretty good hands.
And he caught him. I mean,
and he was smart enough to get down. He figured this out. I can't run. Let's get down.
And you could just tell that with the hugs that Napier was giving at the end of the game with Slaughter, his post-game press conference.
Yeah.
I think he was informed before the game. I will never know. But
well, I think with all of the media stuff that was the entire week leading up to this game, the players knew this was going to be it. No matter what, win or lose, he was going to be gone. Yeah. So the players, and Slaughter, I saw that too. You could tell the emotion and all that. I mean, we don't know what goes on in the locker room. We don't know. We do know this. He has a tremendous
personality.
He has a tremendous following within the team, and they love the guy.
He's a player's coach.
They love the guy.
He's a little bit different to the players in the locker room than he is and just boring ass Billy to the press. But just to kind of piggyback on what you said and end this topic, it was 3rd and 1. We need a first down to seal the game. Jaden Ball has been tearing them apart, 150 plus yards rushing, and he calls like a
quarterback option,
DJ Lagway option, rollout, possibly I don't even know what the call was, but it was like a loss of 5. And then,
sometimes the coach reminds me of you a little bit because he overthinks things. Don't overthink things. Just go with what you think is going to work. The right call was Baugh straight up the middle. That was the call.
Yeah. The thing about Billy is, as nice of a guy as he is, like me, he's bad at what he does a lot of times, whatever I do. And he's also very unlucky. Definitely me in poker and driving and jobs and women. But besides, I digress. But like when I say he's unlucky, he had way more injuries than the average team did, and major injuries in his 4 years.
He did.
So not only was he a bad play caller, but he was unlucky with his players getting hurt.
Well, I know we're going to talk about this later, but I think the microcosm of Billy was the AD when he came out and said, "Listen, I've talked to him numerous times about, hey, why don't you just be the CEO and bring a play caller in and let him do it? You be the CEO and manage all the coaches." And he was defiant and said, "Nope, I'm going to do it myself." Well,
he would probably still be our coach.
He's just not a good game coach, period. No, end of story.
And he's stubborn like me and you. And now he gets a lot of money to walk away and not coach. But had he just given somebody, because we have the talent. We definitely have the horses on our team to do some damage. He just didn't want to do it. So anyway, moving forward.
What do we got?
Billy Gonzalez, the wide receiver coach, was selected by Strickland as our interim for the rest of the season.
I like it, to be honest with you.
I do as well. Why do you like it?
Well, I like it because he's been 3 times he's been back to Florida coaching. So he understands the system. He understands the university. He understands all this. Now he's got 100 people working. And I'm sure that the next coach is not going to keep 100 people, but he knows the inner workings right now. To bring anybody else or do anything else would have been the wrong thing to do. He has the players, our most elite players are wide receivers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has that room and he has those guys. So to me, he is a guy who can, I'm not saying he's going to be the next coach, but what I'm saying is, he can make an impression right now about not only the job he does going forward, but keeping the team intact. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt that he was in some of the recruiting meetings or with Vernell Brown, who's a legacy, but you're going to learn your position, coach. If you don't like him, you're not going to go to the school. He definitely had something to do with Dallas Wilson. Those are our top 2 players with Jaden Baugh. But so it made sense to me. This is a major positive as to why you do fire a coach in the middle of the season. This Billy Gonzalez guy, I forgot to look, but he was probably a wide receivers coach. He was part of the Tim Tebow years.
He was there.
And he is going to give everything he has to win every single game that we have left. I'm not saying he's going to do it. I'm not even going to say he's going to win one game, but he's going to do everything he can, not only to take the Florida job, but also, like, if you're a preseason NFL player, you're also playing and coaching for other teams that are going to have openings all over the place. So he's going to give he loves University of Florida. You can tell. I didn't like his intro press conferences because it was cliche after cliche after cliche. This is what these guys do.
It's just a common thing. And you know what? You don't want to put the guy in a spot. You just want to let him say what he wants to say and get back to work.
But you know what's interesting is he immediately said, "I'm not calling the plays."
Right.
Like he immediately says that O'Hara is going to be calling I think he's the QB coach. He's on the sideline. And he likes the guy on the sideline to look at the quarterback in the eyes. I like that. Callaway is the OC, and he's going to have input into probably the game plan and play calling. But O'Hara's ultimately going to call. I'm like, so this guy did it before his first game.
Right.
He decided.
He understood.
Somebody called.
Let me go back to one thing you talked about earlier about Billy was unlucky with all the injuries.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Sometimes when you have those injuries, it's always, as every coach will say, next man up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you have to be ready
Uh-huh.
to play. You have to have faith in the people you're putting there. I watched a game last night.
Yeah.
I watched the Tampa Bay Detroit game last
Yep.
night. Detroit had no starter in the backfield. None of them defensive backfield.
Right.
They were all guys. They didn't even know some of these people's names.
Yes.
They were talking about.
Played their asses off.
What a job they did against, and Baker Mayfield was one of the hottest quarterbacks going, and yet these guys were shutting them down. It was unbelievable. So I don't go with that sometimes that you had too many injuries. Listen, you got backups for a reason.
Yeah.
They have to be coached, and they have to be out there, be ready to go for the next play.
Look for Detroit in the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, they look awfully good. They had a bad game against Kansas City, but that was Kansas City's coming out party saying, "Hey, we ain't done yet."
No, they're not.
They're
with
not.
Rashee Rice.
No,
it could be.
no.
It easily could be KC against Detroit. You heard it here first.
Could
so
be.
that's the
Yeah.
NFL portion of our show.
Yeah.
Let's move right along. Pops off. Throw it up there. Let's get a little music involved. Sure. Let's get a little music involved. He's getting the timer ready.
Here. Hold on
I'll get it for you. So Pops is going to have 30 seconds to talk about whatever he wants in the world. Go off on people.
Yeah, I got all kinds of
sports, and I want you to use the full 30 seconds. Are you ready to start speaking?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, so Pops off starts right
now. Listen, we all watch TV and we have to watch commercials. We all have to watch commercials. I'm asking one thing. Can we stop seeing the damn same commercial after we just saw that commercial at the last timeout? I am so sick of seeing these. Listen, people, you're smart enough to know about making more commercials. It's like a coach having two plays in his head. Give me two different commercials. I mean, it's ridiculous. My favorite two companies, Geico and Progressive. Dr. Rick.
Time. Very good. I have to add on to that.
Yeah.
The one commercial that has been annoying me so much the entire football year. I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach. Oh my! Is it Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's Cheez-Its.
If it's Cheez-Its, I don't want to eat them again until that commercial is off. Who's the cheesiest? I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
But I'll tell you, Progressive, they have really, they went.
Jamie,
you
love
went
Jamie.
for the 5 people. You had the 5 in the white, and now we went to Dr. Rick. And he's he is just so good.
He's so good.
They couldn't have picked a better guy to play that.
Do they not have changing rooms here? Oh, they do. They do. So is he eating his lunch naked in the locker room? You're asking the right question. Yes, the Progressive ads are funny. I might switch them shortly. Did you switch them?
I did. Yeah, I'm with Progressive.
So I might go with the family there.
Yeah.
So that was Pops off.
Yeah.
What are we at? Oh, so we were talking briefly before the show. As far as a replacement for Billy.
Yeah.
Now, the Gonzalez, Callaway, O'Hara thing with our roster, I don't think people are going to transfer immediately just because I think they signed contracts that they don't get all their money until the end of the year type thing. That's what Chris Doring would say. And that's what
right.
Shane Matthews said that as well.
Right.
So let's assume the roster stays intact.
Yeah.
If Gonzalez there's 5 games left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's a level.
There's a level. We don't have to see that anymore. We got another opportunity right across the corner. We wish him well. Have a good time. Enjoy your money. If he goes 4-1 and Kiffin has received an extension by then and he's out of the picture.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good chance that Gonzalez, if 4-1 or better.
Well, here's the deal.
You're unsure of that.
Well, the only reason I'm unsure about it, right now we have 12. There's been 4 more jobs open since last week when I said there were 9 jobs. Now there's, I mean, it's getting to be ridiculous. 13 jobs that are open. There'll be more by the end of the year because there's going to be a lot more coaches fired. So there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of things. The two hot jobs right now obviously are us and Penn State. Those are the 2 hot jobs. So, a lot of players, a lot of coaches that are coaching right now are saying, "Yeah, I mean, if I'm already in a top conference, I'm talking about the
Yes.
Missouri coach.
What are you getting to here? Let's go.
I mean, do you want to make that move? I mean, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities right now of people that we haven't even heard of yet that are going to be in there. I don't know if Gonzalez, if he even goes 4-1. To be honest, I looked at the rest of the schedule again as we did last week. I see 2 victories.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, maybe 2 victories. So let's be honest. It's not going to be Gonzalez, but I'd like to see the coach keep the guy. I mean, I would like to see him maybe move him to offensive coordinator or something like that just to keep him, whoever the new coach comes
Yeah, I mean,
in.
I think the candidates are probably going to be Kiffin. Maybe you throw Gruden in there. Maybe you throw in Golesh or whoever that guy is at South Florida. Maybe you throw in Clark Leah at Vanderbilt. Maybe you throw in Drinkwitz. Those seem like all the candidates. For my opinion alone,
Right.
I think Kiffin will be a perfect fit. However, he's got Jimmy Sexton as his agent. And
Right.
you want to talk about dirt balls.
That was Tebow's agent, by the way.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that's who Tim went with. That
Yeah.
guy's a dirtball. But anyway,
Yeah.
he's going to use both situations to get as much money. And I don't think Sexton even cares where he goes.
I would think the odds, well, he's going to use the job opening in Florida right now to up his job, to get his client more money, obviously, at Ole Miss. If I were to bet right now, I would bet right now that Kiffin is not going to be our coach.
Okay.
I think that they're going to come back and they're going to give him the money that the Indy coach got. So I think he's out of the picture.
If that is the case,
yeah,
and Gonzalez goes 4-1 or better,
yeah,
4-1 or 5-0,
yeah,
I don't really like the other candidates that much more. Like, I really like Kiffin a lot. I think Kiffin would come in and immediately be a force for us.
Well, because he's a play caller.
He's a play caller.
Yeah.
He's got moxie. He loves Spurrier. He's shown success at Ole Miss. He's shown a lot of success at FAU. He was part of Alabama titles, even though him and Saban were butting heads a lot, but he was part of a couple championship teams. If it's not Kiffin, so I guess the caveat with Gonzalez, let's say he goes 4-1 and Kiffin's gone, say Drinkwitz is off the table. Well, if the team commits to stay,
okay, if he can get all that, they're sure not going to pay him $7 million.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They're not going to pay him $7
because after our last 3 debacles and having to pay big money plus more big money to get them out of there.
Yeah.
I am not against going after such an up-and-comer without a lot of experience, primarily based on financial alone. I don't know how much money Florida has. And don't tell me they got millions upon millions upon millions, because I don't know that. We don't have a Mark Cuban as a legacy or
a benefactor,
benefactor or a booster. We don't have Phil Knight. So I would be okay with it if... In my world, I want Kiffin.
Well, I would love to have Kiffin too, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Okay. I think he's happy at Mississippi. He's got all the things going right now. Yep. I mean, for him to make another move.
But the one thing, listen,
I know he loves Spurrier and he idolizes Spurrier, and I get all that. Hey, and congrats to Coach for asking the AD, hey, listen, if you need any help, I'll be happy to help you analyze some of the people you're looking at. I like it. I like that. I like it. I really do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But, we'll see. Just like the other 8,000 podcasts out there and a bunch of talking heads like me and you that aren't as funny as me or you and are not as good looking as me or you and are not as creative and clever with my running show to go along with the audio. Yes. None of us know.
No.
Like the insiders, the insider. You don't know shit. And as a matter of fact, if you were an insider and they told you, knowing that you're a podcaster, knowing that you're a public personality, they're probably not going to tell you the right stuff. Why would they do that?
Yeah, nobody's going to show their hand right now.
No.
It would be stupid to show your hand because there's too much money. I think this year especially has shown college football ADs one thing: stop giving these extensions with unbelievable money.
Buyouts,
Because
yeah.
the bottom line is, like Florida State, they've lost 4 in a row.
Mhm.
They're 0-4 in the conference. The guy is 1-11 in the conference the last 2 years. He has a buyout of over $50 million. Well, he's not going anywhere.
No, he's not.
So, I mean, the bottom is, this is what you get. You can't keep on putting this money in to some of these coaches.
Yeah,
I saw the interview with Franklin.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you want to coach. All right, you'll find a job.
Yeah, you will.
But listen, you're going to take no money for it because you're already being paid.
Well, right there, he's going to get the difference.
And I don't want Franklin with us. I'm sorry.
We'll see.
I do not.
If he comes with us, I will root him on just like every other coach.
I don't want him.
I'm kind of got fired up there, and then I got bored with your 20-second monologue.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. So let's go into Mike Strikes Back. Throw it up. There's probably a bowling. We can do 30 seconds.
Little dance,
we can do
little
30 seconds on that.
dance. Okay. Ready? Now.
Ryan Clark, you can eat a dick. Ryan Clark is such a race baiter. I'm not even sure you're good at analyzing football, which is your main job. However, you've had to apologize 3 times that I know of in the last 6 months for being completely wrong about whatever subject you were talking about. And the thing that bothers me the most is that you got that RC pin. The RC pin. Who are you? You're not Tom Brady. You're not TB12. He's got a big stop. I didn't have enough time. I just kind of meandered around.
We got the idea.
It's the pin that bothered me the most. He's got a big RC pin.
Ryan
Have
Clark,
you seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah.
What are you, a brand?
He's
You're a talking head on ESPN, and you're not even a good one.
He's a douchebag.
I like it, Pops.
They're lined up. These douchebags are lined up.
I have graphics for that, so we'll throw up a couple right now, like right here, right here. Pops, give me one of those. Just right there. Okay, done. He is a douchebag. And I don't care what color you are.
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't care what color I am.
Nah,
But
nah.
I don't think you're good at your job, and you make tons of mistakes, and of course you never get fired for it. So that was that. What are we at? We got some time. We're going to go 30 minutes today because we had a jam-packed show.
Do you just switching subjects here? Do you have a favorite in the Dodgers Toronto Blue Jays game, World Series?
The Dodgers are going to win.
Okay.
Shohei Ohtani did something in that game. 6 shutout innings, 10 strikeouts, and 3 home runs in a playoff game, much less a regular season game.
Ridiculous.
Much less a preseason, like a spring training. That'll never be done again. It's never even been close to being done the first time. We were talking about it. Rick Sutcliffe had a home run in 1984 against San Diego.
Yes.
And he pitched a great game. But I have to look up those stats. I forgot to do it today. So screw you. So, Pops, we got a bye week coming up.
Yeah.
Bye week, which is a really good time.
Oh, yeah.
To get the players in the right state of mind. I'm sure a bunch of them are unhappy that Billy is no longer a part of the team.
Yeah.
But there is still work left to be done.
Yes.
And just like the coaches are going to be coaching either for this job, the Florida job, or other jobs, the players also want to put a lot on tape, whether they love being a Gator and want to stay here and want to, show the possibly new coaches or remaining coaches that they're ready to.
Well, this is really a learning experience for the players because the bottom line is this: as some of these players will go to the pros, they're going to see coaches fired. It's a business. I mean, it's almost a business now in college because of the money. The money has made this a business. I used to love college football because it was a pure sport. Not anymore. There's just too much money. But when they go to the pros, it's strictly a business.
Yeah, I guess it's a good dress rehearsal for them.
Yeah.
Because that, as they should already know, that happens all the time. Like when you get really attached to a position coach, then all of a sudden they're gone a month later.
Yeah.
That happens all the time, much less head coaches. So bye week will be good. Let's see how well. I can't wait for this game against Georgia.
Well, I think it's going to be very interesting because we don't know what the game caller is going to call, and
right.
we've talked about this for a while. Wilson, not Dallas. Wilson the third. Where the hell has he been?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad for Trey because he's got nothing. I mean, they're not even have a play for this guy.
It's a brand new slate. We are,
Yeah.
Anything can happen. I don't think we're going to win. I don't know what the early line is, but I do believe our team has the talent to beat this year's Georgia team. I do. Is it going to happen? Don't know, but I cannot wait to see. Are we going to use tempo? Are we going to run the ball 10 straight times in a row? Are we going to throw it 10 straight times in a row? Are we going to see a package with Tramel Jones?
I was just going to say, you will see a package with Tramel Jones. He will be involved somewhere, some way in this game in Georgia. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that I was talking about with Billy with Texas A&M. Throw the kitchen sink at it.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Don't do the same stuff you've been doing for 4 years that got you 22 and 23.
Right.
Have a package here. Do this. Do a bunch of different plays. I think that's what this coaching staff's going to do. It remains to be seen. But staying in the SEC, Vandy had a big win.
They're awfully
over
good.
LSU.
They're awfully good. I'm glad we're not playing them this year.
And that's going to lead us to Chomp Time Trivia.
Oh, here we go.
The trivia question is 2 questions, and they're both relating to Vanderbilt and their surprising start to this season with their coach, Clark Lee, I believe his name is. He'll probably be in the mix for our coach. But Vandy beat LSU. Vandy just went to 6-1, and they are a threat to be in the SEC title game. Now, question number 1.
Yeah.
When was the last time that Vanderbilt beat LSU? I want a year. Is he playing coy? Does he actually know the answer? The last time Vanderbilt beat LSU, it is 2025 right now. When was the last year that they beat LSU?
1986.
Close. Incorrect. 1990. And I meant to look this up, and I was lazy again. F off, okay? But I was wondering if 1990 was Jay Cutler at quarterback. I will be looking at future. Mike will be looking that up. But 1990. So it's been 35.
You know, he's in jail.
Jay Cutler.
Yes.
It's been 35 years since they beat LSU. Now they are 6-1.
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
John Time Trivia. When was the last time, the year, that Vanderbilt started 6-1?
Well, if I was smart, I'd just say 1990.
You are incorrect. It was 1950.
Oh.
It's been 75 years since Vanderbilt has been 6-1.
Hey, that was my birthday.
Yeah, back when you were a little
baby.
baby.
Yeah.
How much did you weigh when you were born?
8 pounds.
And you've only gained about 192 since.
About right.
Good for you. Good for you. That's pretty much it. I got one final segment that the teaser was this. I'm Mike. That's Pops. This is Chomp Time Podcast. This is season 2, episode 10, which I called "Who's the Boss?" because we don't know who are the boss.
Future boss.
Temporarily is Gonzalez, but the future boss. Who's that going to be? Who's the Boss is a popular sitcom from the 80s with Alyssa Milano, who I don't want to talk about at all. That might be a future Mike Strikes Back or a future Pops Pops Off. Tony Danza.
Yeah, I like Tony Danza.
Angela.
Yeah.
Angela was her name in the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Judith Light. Judith
Light. Nice. I picked that one.
I picked that right out of my ass. Eat it.
Okay, so what's the trivia?
Your top, it's not really trivia. Just give me your top 4 80s sitcoms, starting with 4 going up to number 1. Number 4.
I'm just going to name the ones that I remember.
So in no particular order. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Outstanding. Everybody knows your name.
Yeah. Was MASH during that time or were they before that?
I think MASH definitely leaked into the 80s.
Yeah, I think MASH would be in there.
Cheers, MASH.
I'm thinking the 80s. Man, this is 45 years ago.
No, don't take your time. I'm sure people are still watching. I'm sure they're still watching.
I give up. Give me a couple
All right.
more.
Well, I think Seinfeld was in the 80s at the late 80s, possibly.
Yeah.
But you said Cheers.
I thought
said MASH,
Seinfeld was in the 90s, so that was
Night Court, The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to add to this jam-packed show, Pop?
I'm glad we have a week off. We can relax, watch other people get beat, and criticize everybody else, and then of course criticize the announcers because you know how I'm the announcers, and then go right at those sideline reporters because they give us so much information.
Okay, so I just talked to the head coach, and he wants the offense to play better and the defense to play better. Back to you guys. So, as always, come on, Gators.
Get up and go.
Go Gators. We have a clean slate. Let's find our man, Gonzalez. Boys, let's get some wins to end out the season. Let's end on a positive note. Chomp, chomp. Goodbye.